Okay, I'm giving up some secrets here. Basically, I'm going to share with the men out there who think they got it all covered with the cheating game. They forget one thing, that we have an advantage on men. We have instincts that are strong, much stronger than men, I think, when it comes to cheating. Okay, we get this radar that just goes off and that kind of lets us know, like, I think my man is cheating. That's it says that goes on in our head early on when he's cheating, and it's I think it's something to do with maybe hormones. We know when his hormones is being sent somewhere else. Yes, actually, if you don't know this, a lot of times when you're attracted to a woman, it's because your hormones is being sent back and forth. There's a chemical that's being sent back and forth. You don't even know it's happening. But when we start to feel like you don't desire us, we instantly start to suspect another woman. Now, this video is about all the signs and the common mistakes that a man makes when he's cheating. And I'm going to say these from the top of my head because if I can say these from the top of my head, then if you're a cheater, you're a man, you're a cheater, you should know this because we do from the top of our head. And I know some women probably will get mad about this video. They'll say, why are you telling these guys? They're cheating on us, so why are you telling them? I'm just sharing some information on why women can catch men cheat and why men you shouldn't cheat, because we're just that good at investigating. And you're just not that good. A lot of men are just not that good at cheating. They think they are, they're not. So I'm going to share a lot of signs and foolish things that men do to get them caught when they cheat. One of the things you do is you simply start ignoring her, okay? Not giving her any attention, paying her no attention. First of all, any man that comes home to a woman that's good to him, that's beautiful and sexy, and she's wearing sexy stuff, he can look past that, keep it moving. I don't care what need to be fixed, what need to be done in the home. Women pay attention to behaviors. If you was watching my other video on women cheaters, you would know. Very good at investigating. So we're looking like, okay, if he's not paying attention to me, then who is he paying attention to? See, that's the one sign that gives you away when you cheat on a woman, is you're ignoring her. Not even knowing you're doing it. Not even knowing you're doing it. So, the other thing is, let me give you a whole bunch of lists here. The second thing is, you don't clean up your mess. Men can be very messy. So if you have a woman over, you just didn't clean good enough, okay? She's seen the lipstick on the cigarette butt in the ashtray. She saw the glass with the little bit of lipstick still in the sink. She sees your underwears downstairs on the floor, not in the bedroom where you always keep your clothes and underwears at. She found the empty condom wrapper under the bed when she was vacuuming while you were at work. Not cleaning up your mess. Lighting a candle and killing and trying to get rid of the sex scent. Women know you're going to do that. We're going to look for the little things that just kind of slipped your mind. And why? Because lots of women investigate. Always investigate their man, even while they're with them. Trust nobody's research but their own. That's what women believe. Keep that in your mind, man. Women always investigate. We always do our own research. We always analyze and, want to have a broader understanding of who our man is and how he's treating us. You know, we always, that's the way we guard ourselves. We don't guard ourselves by hiding how we feel. We guard ourselves by finding out how you feel, finding out what you're doing. And why aren't you acting like you're feeling for us? See? The other thing that you do is you leave your cell phone unattended. Come on now. Even if a woman don't pick up your phone and go through it, what makes you think she's not going to look at it when it rings if you're not in the room? Even if you got your ringer down, she's going to look to see the name, okay? And if she sees a name too many times, she don't care if it's called Bob. She's going to start thinking that you put that name in there so she don't know it's a woman calling. We're just that smart to put two and two together. So, you know, don't cling to your cell phone for dear life, because that's a giveaway too. But if your ringer's always off and your phone is left unattended, we're going to be tempted to look at it. And most likely we are going to look at it. The other thing that you might do is you might always seem to have a night out with the boys when it's our date night. We used to have date night, but we don't anymore because you're always out with your boys. I don't care what any man say. No man wants to hang out with their boys every time they're off or most of their off days or off weekends. Come on now. No straight man. That's kind of fishy. That's almost like a number one red flag. So that's a giveaway. Usually I'm out with my boys. I'm going out of town for a few days with my boys. We ain't buying it. We ain't buying it. You're gonna be persuaded to cheat while you're out there, or you're taking someone with you, or you're really not going anywhere with your boys and you're meeting someone else. One time, I actually caught a guy who was doing that by simply just saying, out of the blue, I caught him off guard. I said, "Who did you see when you were out of town?" And he almost slipped up and said, and then he said, "You know what? Don't ask any questions. I was taking care of business." I caught him. Women will catch you off guard and ask you questions out of the blue that you're used to her asking, like, "So what did you do after work? The traffic wasn't that bad." You didn't expect her to ask you that. She never asked you what you did after work before coming home or on your way home. See? Men often don't think ahead when they cheat. They don't think of B and C. They only think of A, the point of cheating. They don't think of the next. Women do, okay? We think of all the other things that can come about. You know, it's called covering her butt. Men don't cover their butt. They don't when they cheat. If you think that the other side, such as not treating us nice, you can just blame it on us. "Oh, you don't cook clean, this and not, that's why." We're not no fool. Because a man that is still with you will talk that through with you. A man that's already got one foot out the door ready to cheat, he's already telling you that you're no good for him. You used to be fine. You're not fine anymore. You know, he says things like that. You're no good looking anymore. You don't keep the house nice. You don't do this. You don't do that. All those things. And this happens to happen out of the clear blue sky. Suddenly he has a problem with all of this. Why? Because he's considering making his mistress his wife. That's what's happening. And women, we know. So men, when you're cheating, know that you're only as good at cheating as the woman you're with is good at catching you. And most women are just good at catching you. So be prepared to have gotten caught and she's just not saying nothing and possibly just milking you for your money to get even. Or you're on your way out the door and she's already got somebody else and just buying her time and busy planning to move on with somebody else. As soon as they get their stuff together, She's gone. You're history. I know a guy whose wife actually, you know, he cheated on her years ago, and he didn't tell her. He thinks she never knew. Okay? Thinks she never knew. Years down the road, she cheated on him. He didn't even know what hit him. Okay? And she asked him to leave one day in a fight. She knew if he left, that would be spousal abandonment. She used that opportunity to get out of the marriage and waited months later during the separation to have this new guy who she was seeing all along. He didn't even know what hit him. But what he don't know, and he still doesn't want to believe it, she knew that he cheated years ago. She just bide her time. She just kept him around because he had money and she had little babies. She never said a word. But as soon as those kids got grown and moved out of her house, he was history. He didn't even know what hit him. So, these are just some things to tell you how a woman tell when a man cheats. There's a lot more, such as your car. Okay? If you're a man and you have a nice car, you always keep it clean, and we start to see food wrappers and stuff in there, we know. First of all, women drop things out of their purse. It falls on the cracks of the seats. If we happen to find a lipstick that's down in the side of your seat, we may ask you who it is. But we may just say to your sister or mother, I think you left your lipstick in John's car. And catch them off guard. And they say, no, that's not mine. We already know then another woman was in your car. We don't tell you. We ask them that. We say, hey, you know, this lipstick was in your car. Catch you off guard. And then you're like, oh, I don't know, that's yours. So all I'm saying is, men, you should really consider not cheating and just kind of just, you know, tell her, I want to see other people. Or be straight out with it, I'm seeing other people. I don't want a commitment. I don't want to sleep with one person. Because if you tell her to her face that she's your woman and you cheat, understand that the moment you tell a woman she's your woman, she already starts her own private eye investigation and close watch on whether she really is your woman and the only woman. And as I told you in the last video about women cheaters and women, period, we're just much better at investigating and researching, and our instincts are super strong. But most of all, more than man, we trust our instincts. Don't cheat, man. It's unlikely that you'll actually get away with it with most women. If they don't say anything, it's because they have their reasons. And you should wonder what they are.